We're back.
What's that clapping?
There's actually football today, Chris.
Last day without NFL football.
Okay.
Don't do that, Mel. We ain't got time for your morning shenanigans.
What shenanigans? What I say?
What's that? Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yes,
And
please.
the last day without NFL football also brings the first day of our new NFL show. So welcome to Man Down Football. Okay, we got y'all on everything football related, NFL related. This is your spot. This is your new go-to. We got you in the morning before the game start, but we're giving you this last no football Sunday to give you the preview of what to expect.
What kind of hat you got on?
This is the draft hat.
I like that.
Appreciate it.
He don't like that. He just wanted you to start rambling. As do I. Let's get the show on the road.
Hey, this ain't your show. This ain't your show, man.
I'm sorry.
This ain't your show.
I'm sorry.
What you say? You ain't dealing with that monkey? This ain't your show, man.
I'm not plucking this monkey. You're correct.
All right. We got 5 squares this morning, man. Of course.
Hold on, wait. How you pluck a monkey?
I'm trying to refrain from using the other word.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got 5 squares this morning. Me, Chris. We got Brittany here. We got Mel, Jay, and Corey here. So we got a good show, as you can see from the rundown, man. We got a couple things to talk about. We're gonna get into it. So we got a couple of week 1 matchups that stand out to us. We're gonna talk about as well. But real quick before we get started, man, how y'all feeling this Sunday morning? We back. We back, man. Football is back. How y'all feeling?
I love it.
This Sunday, I'm tired as heck, but I'm excited.
You ain't tired, man.
Blessed and highly favored.
I love
Yes.
I love the fact that football is back. I'm heartbroken, but I love the fact that football is back.
Yeah, you kind of got like a little bittersweet thing going over there down there in Dallas, Corey.
I don't know.
I'm not heartbroken for you. I'm excited as heck.
I'm excited for the Packers, man. But football is back, though. Dang, man.
Football is back, man. So, without further ado, man, shout out to y'all in whoever's in the chat watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that share.
I see Jeff and Cliff in there. Who else in the chat, man? Y'all hit the thumbs up and throw something in the chat. Let us know who in here.
It's too early.
Facts.
It's too early for people.
Yeah, it is early, but they gonna have to get used to it because it's football season, man.
Yeah, you gonna get up for football. You might as well get up for us too.
Might as well
get you started. But let's get into it, man. So a few days ago, man, a bomb out of Dallas. Jerry Jones actually pulled the trigger and traded Michael Parsons to Green Bay. Nobody kind of really saw it coming. A lot of people kind of saw it coming, but nobody thought maybe that, it would be Green Bay, somebody who's been consistently a thorn in the side of Dallas fans for the last couple of years. A thorn in the side. They tell you don't do business inside the division. That's true. You also don't do business with your rivals. So that's a little bit interesting on that note. Also, that they see each other in week 4 on prime time. So that's going to be interesting to see. We get to see that game so soon.
Interesting.
It's a little interesting. Hey, so when the news dropped, man, let me get y'all initial thoughts about what y'all thought when the news came across that
I'll go last.
The trade itself?
Yeah, about the trade itself before we get into things that Jerry Jones has said in recent days.
I wasn't surprised at all. I think I text you guys. I'm like, after he sent that Mike Price sent that long note on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I was like, oh yeah, this feel like they're getting ready to part ways. But I've been seeing things for the last few weeks that the Packers may be involved. So that's why when it actually happened, I was like, okay, this is not a big deal because this has already been in the works. Although the Cowboys is trying to say, they're not going to trade them. They're not talking to anyone right now. I'm like, that's not true. You guys are talking to somebody because this happened real quick all of a sudden. So
yeah,
I wasn't that surprised. I knew he was going to be traded. At first, I didn't know where until I started to see all the rumors, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked at all. It did happen fast. I am kind of shocked it was the Packers. And then dude, it was just such a weird thing because you really would think that he would get that money and he would get paid, because everything else worked out for Zeke and Dak and CD. Like, everybody was getting their money. And so I didn't never think that he wasn't gonna get his money, but I wasn't shocked that it turned out to him getting traded because it seemed like he was fed up, and then the type of stuff that Jerry was saying in public was just embarrassing, dog. Like, and it takes a special somebody like Dak to get all those things said about him and it still be like, all right, I'm gonna sign here. Something like some people, once you say stuff like that, you fracture a relationship and you can't repair it. And I think Jerry Jones was saying stuff. I mean, like, he kept going out in the public pronouncing this dude Michael. He wasn't never saying Michael. He just kept saying Michael. But you can chalk that up to him being old, old. But then he's talking about, he's trying to do the mom and pop situation, and he's saying you go on to mama and then you go on to daddy and all this crazy stuff. I think that's on the soundbite, but I don't want to steal the thunder from the soundbite. But yeah, man, it was just too much going on to the point where when the trade happened, I was like, yeah, I can see that.
Jay?
Play the soundbite. Jay froze. Play the soundbite.
I'm never surprised business moves. So
all right, Jay.
Yeah, Jay froze. Like, yeah, Jay froze. Play the soundbite, Chris.
All right, so Jerry had to sit down with Stephen A. Smith, that's just an interesting combination in itself. And Jerry had some things to say, and then Bart Scott had something to say and reply to that.
My point is, in the spirit of not doing the old mother-dad deal, how many times have you seen the little rascal so clever go in there and mama told him, you're not going to get it, and goes in to daddy, who only sees him after 5 in the afternoon, wants to love him, and says, you can have it, son. You can have that before dinner. And he goes back in and says, Mama, Daddy said I could have it. That's the old mom, dad, been around since the beginning of time. I'm not going to go for that shit here. That's what's happening.
I am a grown ass man. Ain't no mama, daddy. You ain't my daddy, and this ain't no damn plantation. And what I know is I know my value of who I am and what I'm worth. And the market dictates who I am and what I'm worth. And what do you mean? I'm closer to my agent. I still work for my agent right now. He's the closest thing to family I ever had. You're temporarily my boss. You're my boss. It's no personal relationship with me and you. We ain't homies. We ain't boys. Because I knew if I got injured right now, you'll step over me and hire the next guy. Right? What do you mean? I'm not some child. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And I pay my agent so I don't get screwed over like players used to. Right? The same thing I had to watch Emmitt Smith go through after he put his body on the line, played with separated shoulders, gonna be sitting up there on pain pills the rest of his life, probably got arthritic limbs, getting post-surgeries in his 50s. So that's why my agent protects me from myself, because he knows how much I love the game. And you know how much I love the game. You could have got this over with last year by paying me early. If you would have just gave me $35 million, you would have saved that. I guarantee you the contract they're offering to Micah right now is more than what they could have got him for last year. So that's you not doing your due diligence as a businessman, recognizing my value early. We don't have to talk about Garrett Wilson and Sauce because they got paid early because they recognized we knew Michael Parsons was special day one. Man, don't come at me like this on plantation and boy, go do your work because I got value. And listen, I'll come here and I'll sit and stand on principle. I'll come in here and play 1 or 2 games and sit down and I'll look my teammates in the eye and they'll understand exactly, because if it's me today, it's you tomorrow. Yep.
Sheesh.
Corey, what's your thoughts?
Nice wording, Bart Scott. This is exactly what's happening. So there was 3 things that happened prior to this, and I know y'all probably never heard it before because y'all don't keep up with the Cowboys like I do. I got a whole damn Cowboy podcast. That's kind of my part-time job. So back in February, Micah Parsons went to the Big 12 championship, in January. No, December. Micah Parsons went to the Big 12 championship with Jerry Jones, which he
Yes.
shouldn't have done, right? He should not
Yep.
have done it. He went to the Big 12 championship with him. He sat up in the box and they had this conversation, right? And they probably came up with some numbers. They probably did, right? Micah Parsons and his agent went to Jerry after the 2024 season and said, hey, let's get this deal done now. 2023 season, excuse me. Let's get this deal done now. Let's just get this over with, right? Because everybody in his draft class had already kind of started to get signed, right? The players that were exceeding, right? Exceeding expectations. They had already started to get signed. Jerry didn't want to do it. Said, okay, cool. So fast forward to fast forward to April, him and Jerry sat down again and had another conversation. They shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have went in there by himself again, right? So there are things that have happened that you guys probably don't know about too, right? Des Bryant asked Jerry a question because he wanted to do the same thing. Hey, man, let's go in here and talk about this contract. And Des Bryant asked him, hey, Jerry, if we went out on the field right now, could you cover me? And he was like, what? He's like, could you cover me? He said, no, I can't cover you, man. Like, I'm too old. You too athletic. I can't cover you. He said, hell, 3/4 of the corners in the NFL can't cover you. He said, exactly my point. That's why I'm not going and negotiating a contract with you because I don't know what I'm doing. So I want my agent around to do that, right? And he got shipped the hell out. It's against the rules for an owner to discuss money with a player. It's against the NFL Players Association, against the agreement that they have. You cannot discuss contracts without an agent present. And Jerry has told y'all time and time again that that's how he operates. I do that. I don't need no agent. You understand what I'm saying? So it's particulars and contracts that players just don't understand. But Jerry tries to hold that over your head, right? So to answer your question previously, Chris, how I felt about it, I went live right after it happened. Because am I surprised by it? No. Jerry does this shit all the time. He has to be the center of attention. Mm-hmm. But what happened was, Brittany, is that Micah Parsons hurt Jerry's feelings. That's exactly what happened. He got emotional and he got rid of it.
And by something he did in public or by not taking the contract?
By not taking the numbers that he gave him.
What the hell did Jerry feel like he did to Micah when he was telling him he mom and pop in this situation?
Does not give a shit about what you think about him or how he hurt your feelings. Think about it. Every single person that Jerry Jones deal with before you get paid, you get ridiculed. Zeke who? We don't even know if Dak is going to be our quarterback. We don't know. He needs to prove something to us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We can operate without CD Lamb. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need a CD Lamb. We can get another receiver. That's no big deal. He does. It's the same shit that he pulled with Jimmy. I get 500 people can coach this team. I don't need you. I don't need this.
He sure did say that.
And yes, it's every single time you will be ridiculed in public before you get paid. Micah Parsons finally was the one that finally stood up to him. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I wish you much success in Green Bay, even though and this is my whole thing. If you do it in April, right, you get so much more than what you got. You get 2 draft picks that are going to be in the 20s or possibly the 30s, right? It's for 2 years in a row because you just made Green Bay better, right? They were already good. Now you made them better. You get 2 picks in the 20s, possibly late 20s, early 30s, because only 32 teams. But then you get a 30-year-old defensive tackle that's been a Pro Bowler 3 times, an alternate Pro Bowler. He ain't never made the Pro Bowl. He was alternate. Somebody didn't want to come, so they picked him up and he came. Right? You didn't do shit. You didn't get shit. Hopefully this shores up the middle of your defense because you can't stop the run. And Micah Parsons, his weakness is the run, right?
I mean, he getting better at it, and he's not horrible. Like a lot of people say that. Yeah, but
he don't
he's
set
a
an edge,
really
man.
good pass rusher. But
He
like
is.
when
don't-
you
he
compare
don't-
him to like maybe Gary or Watt,
He
yeah,
don't set the
maybe
edge,
they
Mel.
maybe they do better against the run than Michael. But Michael is still not trash against the run.
It's all about setting the edge. He rushes wide, or he slant, or he shoots the inside gap. That's what he does. He don't never set the edge. That's not what he does. He's not built to set the edge. He's an undersized defensive end. That's what he is.
Yeah.
But what's the guy's name in that played for the Colts? Dwight Freeney. That's a perfect example of Micah Parsons. Not super good at setting the edge, but if it's third down, he's about to get after your quarterback. Then check it out.
Can he cover? Can he cover like Luke Kuechly?
No,
he can't cover either. But he came in as a linebacker, right?
Came in as a linebacker.
he did. But they once they remember, he kind of went to an outside linebacker when they played Green Bay, when they took that ass whooping in the playoffs. He didn't do very well in coverage. But that's not something that he really works on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, Green Bay may use him totally different. We don't know how Green Bay's going to use him, right? But if you remember in college, he literally played middle linebacker, and he would just shoot gaps, and that's how he would get sacks. But
one of my favorite defenses in Green Bay was when Julius Peppers was on the edge, Clay Matthews was in the middle, Charles Woodson was in the secondary. Bruh. I think they had Al Harris. Al Harris was okay. Boy, I love that Packers defense back then, man.
That was a tough defense for sure.
Heck,
it was. But
similar. Carolina lost Peppers kind of like that. They should have paid Peppers, and he, you know what I'm saying. So,
but yeah, Jerry could have paid him a year ago, and we would have been having this conversation. And he would have paid him for about $10 million less than what he got, right? To what he got from Green Bay, but he decided not to do it. So it's bad business, man. But it's typical Jerry bullshit. This is how it goes. Micah Parsons just stood up to him, and it hurt his feelings.
That man said he was mom and pop. He said, "You say, hey, the little boy is so clever, goes to mama." I was like, "Yo,
Jerry,
you can't use words like that to black dudes, man." Then say, "Oh, and then it goes to daddy." Oh, come on, dog. Jerry, you got to read the room better than that, dog. You cannot use mama and daddy. You can't do that, dog.
So if you watched Micah Parsons' interview, what he did in Green Bay, and he talked to Cowboy fans, he told them that they threw an olive branch in. They threw an olive branch in, I think, Saturday after the preseason game. They told him like, "Hey, I think it's been some miscommunication. You know, let's get this deal done so we can get on the field against Philly." And then Jerry didn't say shit to Micah Parsons. He called Dave Mulligan and told him, "Nah, we're getting rid of him."
So go ahead, Brittany.
No, I was gonna say I'm with you. He could have got the fact he only got 2 first-round picks and Micah and Kenny Clark. And you probably could have had gotten so much more if you would have did this earlier. If you would have did this back in the spring, like you said, Corey, he could have got a haul of picks and a player, most likely.
And Dave Mulligan told them back then, like, "Hey, if we're gonna play these games like you did with Dak and CD, just trade us now." You understand what I'm saying? Just trade us now, get rid of us, right? So we can move on and we can get ready to play somewhere else. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Let me ask you a question real quick. How do you think this impacts CeeDee Lamb mainly? Dak Prescott too, but CeeDee Lamb, because it's like, does he even want to be there still?
So the first person that is going to have a impact on will be Trayvon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's his boy, right? And he been dogging Diggs' ass in public too. He don't like Diggs, right? And remember, he fined Trayvon Diggs $750,000 before the season even started.
Jeez.
He fined him $750,000 because of he didn't do his rehab, right? But Diggs being ready to go for week 1 clearly shows that he was rehabbing. Mm-hmm. And everybody's talking about, like, they show the video of him racing Deuce Vaughn, and Deuce Vaughn beat him, you know what I mean? But it wasn't by much. I said, Diggs looked quick again. You know what I'm saying? He looks a whole lot better than he did last year. But Diggs was posting his videos on YouTube all summer long of him working out with his brother, working out with other wide receivers, working out with CeeDee Lamb, working out with Micah Parsons. He's been working out all off season. Last year he didn't do that. You didn't see shit from him all last season. And I understand where they coming from with last season because your job is to get ready after injury and you didn't do it. But this year he obviously did it. I don't need to do it with you. You understand what I'm saying? But it was probably somewhere where they told him he had to. But he been ridiculing Diggs worse than he been ridiculing Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it's going to impact first. And then my thing is that if I'm a free agent, right, because the Cowboys now have $44 million in salary cap space. If I'm a free agent, do you think I want to go to Dallas and deal with that shit?
If they go pay you, I mean, people making decisions like that.
I'm not getting Mel. I'm not getting like I'm exactly, and I think every male, Brittany, I'm sorry, but every male in here that would get signed to an NFL team, would you let him talk to you like that and then take his money?
It'll be no hell. I mean, it's gonna be very hard. I go with the alternative. It ain't even that sexy over there in Dallas, man. He think that star and that America's team title is just such a huge deal. But at the end of the day, Texas with the way they do the taxes and stuff like that, I mean, it'll still be intriguing for some people as far as the money. So I mean, he'll catch a couple of fish. For sure. I don't think everybody will
just doing it for the money and don't care about,
and don't care about anything else. Precisely. Yeah. And that's not what we need.
That's why he ain't never gonna have no winners.
Exactly. Precisely. They just there to get a bag and move on to the next stop.
Yep.
Let me ask y'all a question. Two different sides to this, right? So seeing as how Micah Parsons was pretty much the base of that pass rush, and now you have an older D lineman and Kenny Clark that I guess you can kind of say helps the run defense. How does this shape up the new look Dallas defense? Does this kind of keep them where they were at? Does it make them regress? Are they a little bit better? Because in my eyes, I'm thinking like now that you don't have that pressure in that pass rush, and you only added one person on the D line to kind of help with the run, I think your run game is still going to be subpar. I think now it's free game against Dallas defense, especially with no pressure. Them cornerbacks are going to get tested, and that secondary is going to get tested all game long, as well as the run game still being what it is. Like if you're going against a team with a good run game, and now that play action is going to. I think they've gotten worse with this trade. What do you think?
So no, I don't agree. For one, your weakness is against the run, and Micah Parsons don't set an edge. So you get another solid defensive tackle, right? He's better than what you got. He's better than Mozzie Smith, right? So I think the middle of your defense gets better. You have defensive ends still. You got Sam Williams, you got Marshawn Nealon, you got Dante Fowler, who had 12.5 sacks last year. You got Marshawn Lattimore, not Lattimore. What's his? I can't remember his name, but anyway, Marshawn Nealon, the rookie from last year, who's a 290-pound defensive end. They set edges, right? So those dudes set edges. You understand what I'm saying? So I think against the run, you got better, right? Now, are you going to have a dynamic pass rusher that everybody has to plan for every week? No, you don't have that anymore. So when it gets to third down, and you get into these these pass situations, these passing down situations, are you going to get the pressure that you got before? No, you're not. But at least the Cowboys may get to that situation now where they get to some third downs, because before that we wasn't even getting the third down. They was just running the ball on first down to be a 30-yard gain. You understand what I'm saying? And then play action passes. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to get
third down to utilize Michael Parsons' superpower.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? So you got to stop the run. I mean, yeah, I think Keon Clark helps with the run for sure. But I mean, that fear of, oh man, we gotta know what Michael Parsons is at. It's 3rd and 7. Like we gotta know where this dude coming from. Like, we gotta account for that. You kind of reset your defense a little bit. Like we don't know what Dallas defense is gonna be. I don't even know if the coaches know, because it ain't like Kenny Clark has been there for training camp and they know what they're about and know how they go use them and know how everybody go react to them. Like it's a blank canvas almost again.
Now I tell you this though, Mel. They do know what it's gonna look like. Hold on, Jay. They do know what. hold on, Jay. They do know what it's gonna look like, right? Because Kenny Clark, if you watch that playoff game last year, Kenny Clark whooped their ass. He whooped their center ass. He whooped their guards ass. He whooped all their asses.
Yeah.
So they know that he can play. You understand what I'm saying? But can
Yeah.
he do it in Dallas? Is the question. That's gonna be the whole question.
What I know about Schottenheimer, and not particularly this one, but I watched Marty coach for a long time. I watched Marty coach up close and personal, and they schemed pass rushes even when the players wasn't as good as what their stats said. So I'm okay, and Brian's been around the league for a long time. I'm okay with what he has. You don't get better by losing an all-world player. That doesn't happen, not overnight anyway. But I'm okay with what's there, and I think they're more. I think the schemes and the way that blitz packages will come in, it's going to be a community or by committee versus a player. But I think that they may find more success. They may find more success by a team because you don't know where it's coming. You can say, hey, all eyes on 11. We have to double team 11 off of the whistle. You can say that, but you don't know if it's going to be 67, 89, 40. You don't know who it is. You don't know 93. Like, you don't know who's coming, and you don't know how they're going to come. So I think it makes offenses have to play more straight up instead of, especially these first 4 or 5 weeks. You can't just say, hey, we know if we neutralize 11 on third down, we have a really good chance of getting first down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and
so I think it'll be interesting.
That's what the hope is here, Jay, is that now it balances out the defense and you don't know where it's coming from. But here's the thing, Jay, is that even when 11 was there and you double teamed 11, right? When you double team 11, it leaves somebody free. Wasn't nobody coming. Wasn't nobody coming. So
that's true.
Yeah,
your best player, right? Your best player on defense now won't be around till week 8. And that's Overshown.
Linebacker, right?
Yep. He won't be around. He won't be around the week 8.
Still hurts.
So
it's gonna be a rough first 8 weeks.
It's gonna be tough.
Brittany, I want you to start with this one. On the other side of this now, how much does this move the needle for Green Bay?
Well, if I go off of the couple games that we played, and I think one of their biggest issues was a pass rush. I think running against them was a little bit more difficult. I'm going off of the playoff game, the first game of the last year. I'm not going off of this previous playoff game that we had against them. I think it helps them a lot. I just think if you look at who they have in the secondary with Xavier McKinney, and then their young linebacker core, I think that's Edgerrin Cooper, and I forgot the other young man. And then they already had a somewhat decent defensive line, and you add in Micah Parsons. I'm regarding the pass rush. I think this helps them a whole lot as far as pass rushing, because that was their weakness, in my opinion, last year. But I do think they will take a step back in the run game because they added a Michael Parsons. I don't think Michael Parsons was as strong at all in the run game, like we just mentioned. Because a team like the Eagles, we would target Michael Parsons and say, you know what, let's just run through him. Let's go right and let's just run his direction. Pass rushing, we was a little bit more concerned with that. But
everybody don't have Saquon Barkley. Like, he's one of one.
Even prior, hold on. Even prior to Saquon Barkley, we was just, that's what our goal was. With let's hope we could get in a running situation. But when we got into passing downs, I mean, good thing we had decent tackles, good tackles that helped us out with Michael Parsons a lot. But that was a concern. I think it does help Green Bay defensively. I felt like that was one of their strengths. But, I mean, we'll see. I don't know if it puts them in Super Bowl contention. I think they could absolutely get to the championship with Michael Parsons, but I'm not sure just yet. It's a possibility. I don't know if it's a guarantee because they still had deficiencies in other areas, but I do think it helped them a lot.
You think you muted, Corey?
I said if Overshown's not their best player on defense, then who is?
Some would say Diggs.
Some would say Kenny Clark.
Corey, you muted. Can't hear you.
I said I hope it
Put your
is.
hand off
Kenny.
that mute button, Corey.
My bad. I'm sorry. I hope it is Kenny Clark. I hope. I really do. I hope it is Kenny Clark.
I think it
But
is.
I mean, I think the moves Dallas did on offense makes them formidable, even if their defense sucks. You still gonna have to put up a 28 to beat them.
I mean, but here's the thing, Jay. Here's the thing.
Line and running back.
Michael Parsons is gonna kill Dak Prescott week 4. Watch.
Ain't
That's
no
one
way,
week.
man.
That's 1 week, bro.
You can't script that up, man. If Michael Parsons is coming there week 4 and wreak havoc, man,
Corey,
you can't.
He
you
is
can't
going-
script it up.
He
question,
is going to come in and wreak havoc.
question for you. I know
Oh,
you guys got some young talent along that offensive line, but I know you guys struggled a lot last year. Was it the tackle position?
Yes.
And they're the ones who are gonna have to be able to slow down Michael Parsons.
Yes.
Yeah.
It might be free lunch week 4.
or at least reduced.
Reduce luck.
And then who's
Hey, boy.
running backs again? Because I know you just let what's the name go? Is Miles Sanders?
Vaughn,
Miles
Jay,
Sanders,
Chris, and Vaughn.
What's right?
And that's King Von, not Deuce Von.
Yeah, King Vaughn back there.
Oh, blocking them.
Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue are your running backs.
And 2 of those 3 are pretty decent. And the other guys are blue, you know.
Hey, 22 Savage. Reduced lunch was what you wanted to be on in my elementary school because if you was on
That
free
40
lunch,
cent
your
boy
mama
get
had
you a
food
long
stamps.
way.
But they was clowning you if you had free lunch. You poor. Your mama get food stamps. You eat government cheese. But hey, just please give me reduced lunch. I'll pay a quarter.
So
Let me pay
22
a
Savage. So 22 Savage. So Diggs got absolutely beat up last year. Diggs was good in the past, right? He was, and you just hope that he returns to that. You hope so, right? Bland is a good corner, right? He set the NFL record for pick sixes, right? And then he got toe up in the playoffs. I hope and pray that you're right about Kenny Clark. I really do. I hope that Kenny Clark comes in and just wreaks havoc for the Dallas Cowboys. I do. But right now, Overshown is your most dynamic player on your defense. Overshown is the one that you would have to plan for, right? If he comes back. Now, he could come back. He tore his knee completely up, and he could come back and be a shell of what he was before. But right now, like, you have no player on defense that anybody is afraid of on the Dallas Cowboys. You don't. You have nothing that anybody is afraid of.
Overshown was my favorite player for your defense. Just that hustle. Like it's
just sideline to sideline. I'm hustling, making tackles. Even when the defense was sorry, he running down the field making tackles. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what you had. You understand what I'm saying? But now, right? You don't have that, and you hope Overshown comes back and he's healthy. You understand? Like he's what he was. He just picks up where he left off. You hope so. But that dude completely tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL. He tore everything in that knee.
Jeez.
So who knows what he's gonna be?
Real quick, man. Shout out to Posh King for the Cash App, man. Always one of our most loyal supporters, man. So we appreciate you, Posh, man. We see you out there in the comments, man. Appreciate you.
And Be Ready Sports Podcast, you say Dallas is tanking. I hope they ain't tanking for Arch Manning because you saw what that shit looked like.
Hey, well, okay. Before we move on, I just want to real quick, right? Let's get that boy a chance. Okay, he got dealt a raw deal by having to play Ohio State at Horseshoe game 1.
Hey man, it's big moment. It's a bigger moment coming up in a few weeks. You got Oklahoma in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It don't get no bigger than that in Texas.
Did you see him crying like he knew he messed up a opportunity? He was crying in the tunnel.
But I don't think it was much his fault as, listen, man, head coach ain't what everybody think. He hasn't won anywhere, guys.
I don't disagree, Jay.
People act like, man, we're gonna put a decent name with a good program and you're gonna be a winner. No. Head coach, the tone at the top. this guy, man, I've never really been a Steichen fan. Like he doesn't win when it matters. He does not do that. Anytime it matters, he don't win. Anytime it don't matter, he wins a lot.
I don't disagree, Jay.
I wasn't surprised at all how the game went yesterday. I wasn't surprised.
My whole thing is, Jay, is that you got this whole high-powered offense, and y'all are dynamic, and y'all can do this, and y'all can do that, and blah, blah, blah. And the best play y'all ran yesterday was 22 dive until the fourth quarter.
Until the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. And then you open up. Like, it's so stupid.
Name one creative play you seen Steichen call in there yesterday.
One. Not one. Not one.
I said, man.
Not one.
These are plays you do on that you push auto on Madden and get. You know what I'm saying? That was like he literally didn't call anything. He was like, I think he felt like they have a good defense. I'm gonna be vanilla. But no, this is when you empty out the playbook. This is when you show them what you got. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's week one, because now for the rest of the year you're fighting to get in the playoff picture. You're fighting for the rest of the year.
You got 12, Jay. You got 12 playoff teams now. They're gonna be.
But you can only lose one more game.
That's true.
Well, no. So this
true.
It not being a conference game helps them out a lot. It not being.
No, they in the SEC now.
Understandable.
They're in the SEC now.
Understandable, and they have to go undefeated in SEC play for sure. But
they can lose one. They can lose one. That's what I'm saying. If you win that game, you can lose 2 games, and even including the SEC championship, you make it. If you run the table, lose to, let's say, Georgia, if they're in your schedule, I don't know their schedule off the top of my head.
It ain't gonna be Alabama.
That might help them.
Listen, they
might just help them.
Alabama got on the field and twerked the whole time. They was out there twerking.
I know for a fact that the head coach is on LinkedIn right now looking for his next job. Listen, that leash is short in Alabama.
The job he looking for ain't football.
Hey.
He want to sell real estate in Tulane.
Hey, somebody said that they gonna give Nick Saban a blank check and tell him put whatever number you want on it to come back.
Hey, that leash is short in Alabama. But before they got Nick Saban, they had a few head coaches that didn't make it long at all. Pause.
Well, they said that they said they turned Nick Saban office. Nick Saban office looked like it was in the 80s still. You know what I'm saying? Oh, very old school, you know what I'm saying? Old wood desk and stuff like that. Man, they say the new coach turned that office into a Verizon wireless store. It's all plush in there. And this dude can't even win it. He can't even win a ball game.
I hope he got all that stuff on wheels. So he can roll it out the door.
I hope this stuff is easy to move.
I hope it's on wheels.
Pack it up. I hope you didn't nail nothing to the floorboards.
Listen, one more loss, like when they lost to Vandy last year, people were saying this dude gotta go.
Mm-hmm. You lose
one more loss like that. One more loss like yesterday, he won't finish the season. I can tell you.
You absolutely right, Jay. You lose another one like that, yeah, he gone.
You lose to Florida State, who for the last few years have been like the butt of a joke in college football. You lose to Florida State like that.
Now, also, it's a testament that that head coach said, "Everybody, shut up. We not saying nothing to the media. I know what we've been working on the whole spring, fall ball. I know everything that we've done, and Florida State should be ranked. Florida State will be ranked.
Oh, they will.
They'll crack top 25 because what Alabama was 8?
8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Florida State on both sides of the ball is a really good football team. What that product, that 2-10 team that put out last year, most of those guys aren't even in the locker room anymore. So Florida State looked real good actually.
Yeah, Florida State will be 21 and Alabama will be 24.
And everybody was wondering where they got that quarterback from. He was the quarterback last year for Boston College.
Yep.
He's good. He is good.
He was just in a bad situation.
Yep.
Shout out to
Boston College beat like 3 teams they shouldn't have beat last year.
They did.
Shout out to 22 Savage for the $10 super chat. Salute, man, down panel. You guys cook on basketball, so I know this football content will be fire as well. That's what we trying to do, man. We're trying to give y'all the best of both worlds here. So, and shout out to Bruce from the Format Podcast, man. If you're not already subscribed to him, man, make sure you go check him out. Drop a sub for him as well. FSU made a great hire in Gus. I'm not even gonna try that. He's an outstanding run game coordinator. I don't know exactly what all FSU did because I don't really follow FSU. I just know that FSU just normally knows how to shit the bed. So for them to go out there and actually, you know what I'm saying, go against number 8 Alabama, knowing the pedigree that Alabama comes from, and pretty much wire to wire, pretty much hand them that loss like that. Shout out to them for not shrinking in the moment.
The last thing I'll say about college football, the last thing I'll say about college football right now is I like that now powerhouse teams aren't playing cupcakes before they get into that conference schedule, that you get to see these elite marquee matchups every week throughout the season. So I like it. I'm a fan of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Gus Malzahn, Chris.
Malzahn? Okay.
Malzahn.
Yeah, he was in the NFL for a little while.
He was head coach at Auburn too. If I'm not mistaken, that was Cam Newton's head coach.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
He ain't had to coach Cam much, man. Cam
special talent right there.
Yeah. Cam was a beast.
All right. So moving on. So Ray Lewis was recently on a podcast. Valuetainment.
Yeah.
Hosted by Patrick Bet David.
Yeah.
Whoever that is. So he was on there. And
sometimes you can bet money, sometimes you can bet David.
And so Patrick asked Ray Lewis a question about Shannon Sharpe and being in media, and this is what Ray had to say about it.
Shannon Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
So you knew he was made for TV?
Yeah.
And would he say he's going to do it?
Yes, he had already started prepping.
How much before he retired did he tell?
Been started.
Oh, so he's known he's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A, all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon will say or do anything.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom, and a lot of times, a lot of the guys get in trouble with these podcasts and things, man, because everybody wants the follower, everybody wants to be popular, everybody wants to make money, but that's a tight rope into what you call influence and popularity. Right? The devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence that when people see you, they see an image of him. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you would switch out like that? Really? And I would never, ever. Why? Because of the respect that I have for my mother, my daughters, my granddaughters, life, period. And I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. The platform is supposed to help somebody find a new direction. We don't help. Everybody just gets on. Everybody's talking now. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody's the new marriage coach. Everybody's the new relationship coach. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death?
Ooh.
Jay, before anybody says anything, Jay, shut up.
What the fuck?
Before anybody says anything, Jay, shut up.
No, Jay Jay talk. I want to hear. I know what you're thinking. Did you kill somebody in the letter?
Yeah, hey, listen. I guess facing life has a way to change a man. That man said life and death is in the power of the tongue. It was in the power of your hands too, wasn't it?
Your mama couldn't have been proud when you was on trial for murder, nigga.
At all. But it sounds
no, but real talk.
Not
Yeah, it was, but real talk. He ain't lying. Shannon did sell out, dog.
Yo, listen.
Yeah,
he didn't lie one bit. And actually, the road that he took from wild to wise is a lot better than taking the road from wise to wild.
Yeah.
So
that's
I mean, Shannon 55 doing 20-year-old shit. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, you come on, bro. Like Ray Lewis, man, he's very influential, and sometimes they say you got to go through something to kind of appreciate everything. But don't ever get so high-minded, Brother Ray, that you forget who you were and the things that you have done with your own hands in this lifetime that your mother and your daughters might not have been proud of.
Yeah,
but I respect you and I'm proud of you, man. And you ain't lie about Brother Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, them playing together. Well, I don't know how many years he was on the Ravens with Ray Lewis. They won the Super Bowl together too. So I think
it was 3.
Yeah, and I guess the way Ray Lewis is looking at it is like, dude, like when we, like put it this way, Corey, the time we spent together in the Navy, we played on teams together and stuff like that. We worked together on the ship and all that stuff. And what you know about me, and then all of a sudden I get a podcast and I'm just totally different now. I'm out here daggone acting like I'm doing what Shannon was doing, right? I'm do-rag. I got a whole liquor named after me and I'm pushing liquor now and I never drink. Right. And you'd be like, dang, that's different. Like he never drink with us. All of a sudden he's the chief drinker. Like he's the person who's making liquor now. Right. This dude all on OnlyFans. All his money going to that, and he never was buying. But when we was on the, so he did a 180, and it seems like he did that 180 because there's a character that helps his platforms grow.
We joke about it all the time. When we say, "Hey, you made a G today,"
did it in the sleazy way.
He definitely. I mean, he definitely said, "Hey, this is gonna make me money." And bigger than my wildest dreams. Because when he first came out, when he first retired and he tried when he was with CBS, he was trying to be a broadcast journalist. Like he was really trying to be a student of the game, almost cut from the Brian Gumbel cloth or his brother Greg Gumbel. That ain't who this guy is now. Yeah. Even and I'm talking about even at the day job. Like by the time he got to Undisputed, it was Unc Shay Shay and he got to say one of the most backwood assemblies that don't nobody even understand. Hey man, you take the hog and you hear him squeal right before you get the kill. What?
It will be on there. My grandma said, my grandma said that if I'm like, come on, man, your grandma ain't say all that, dog.
Nah, she wasn't saying that, man. She was raising kids that was her kids' kids. She wasn't saying all that stuff. Yeah, she was saying, go sit down, read a book. I know grandmas, man. I got one. She around here, but Ray Lewis wasn't wrong. But sometimes, man, it's always wise to remember the walk that you walk, and instead of looking from a judgmental lens.
Yeah, I get that. I mean,
I think the conversation that he had on the podcast would have served better having one-on-one with Shannon.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Precisely. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he ain't had to put it out there like that in the public. But do you think Shannon could have got to where he's at now without doing all that?
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
Absolutely. I mean, we know the media wants to see certain things. And Buddy said, "I give it to you, and
He
give it
sure
to,
enough
and give it to my Michelle."
Give it to me, baby.
But I'm done. I ain't gonna say nothing else about Shannon or Ray Lewis.
Ray was preaching, wasn't he?
I think Ray get in the rabbit holes, man, and he just started talking. Like you said, though, Mel, that's something that, like, we had that conversation, not even over the phone. We had that conversation face to face, me and you behind closed doors, one on one. That's the conversation that we had.
You get what I'm saying? You got my number, man. Don't go on no pocket, because I mean, you ain't doing nothing no different than what Shannon doing. Like, Shannon's selling out, but at the same time, you kind of are too, by trying to show him up on somebody. Like I don't know if there's any other sound bites that came out of that interview with Patrick Bet-David. Like, that's the only one they pushed out there. So that was probably the most controversial or eye-catching thing that he said, and it was at the expense of Shannon Sharp. And he doing the same thing. Anytime somebody invites you on their podcast, you got to give them something. Like, or else, like, why am I paying you to come over here to speak? Like, you got to say something that someone's gonna like or dislike, some type of polarizing way, man. So he doing the same thing.
Especially on this podcast I never heard of. Gotta get something out there.
So they got 7 million subs though.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah, man. Yeah, you should. I ain't saying sub to him, but you should tune in every now and then.
Golly.
7 million.
7 million. They talk finance, they talk about all type of stuff, but they big they MAGA too though. So
Brittany, you've been quiet on this. What's on your mind about it?
Look, I ain't got no thoughts on freaking Shannon Sharp. I'm so over this man. If I can hear this man's name one more time, I'm like, my goodness. Look, I don't know. I just see it. I'm not trying to call nobody to sell out, but the love of money will turn you into something different. It will definitely turn you into something different, and it will change you from what people knew you as. And we can see it. Fame is one hell of a drug. So don't we always say that? So, and it has changed many people, and look, it's Shannon Sharp. What we gonna ask? You got people in your face telling you, and we seen him talking to different people telling him, don't do this, don't do that. And he's like, oh, go, whatever language he decides he want to speak today, and he gets caught up every single time. So I'm over it. You're a grown man acting like a kid at times. Like, you too old for this.
Pam, I don't think anybody's saying that Shannon Sharp sold out over liquor. I think Ray Lewis said that. I don't think we said it on this panel. I mean, so if you
why you call that man Pam?
I mean, Pam.
We know who that
Pam,
is.
Who is it?
Young Disciple.
Oh shit! Never mind. Never mind.
Shout out to Young Disciple, man. We always love when he put his thoughts in the comments, man. Shout out to Young for that, man. But I want to ask y'all a question.
My bad, Young.
I want to ask y'all a question before we move on. Do y'all think that this character or this role that he's been playing to get to this point to make all this money, right? The fact that he had to give up so much in a lump sum for that last settlement, do you think that him losing all that money makes him reflect and do a self work and change now that you out of a job at ESPN,
Nope, because the podcast is booming.
Nope. Have you seen him change?
You think this doesn't teach him a lesson, and he kind of reels it back in and gets back to being Shannon Sharp?
He down 23 M's. He got to make that bank.
Precisely. I got to get this money back. I'm finna go harder.
Heck yeah. I'm coming out with a clear liquor next year. And y'all on tequila now, right?
Laportier Blanco.
Laportier.
Laportier Blanco.
What is it? Where he even get that name from? Laportier. He can't even say it.
He can't even say it.
Laportier.
I got to come out with the tequila. That's what y'all on now.
That's what everybody else doing. What, LeBron got a tequila, MJ got a tequila. I think Kevin Hart even got a tequila.
Yeah, Kevin Hart with the Rock.
Yeah, shout out to No Bull in the house, man. We had Sports T in the house earlier in the show. Shout out to Sports T. Shout out to Bree over there at No Bull podcast. Y'all gotta go sub to both of those.
Facts.
She said
All right.
he go harder.
So
he may reflect.
We are 4 days away from the start of the 2025 NFL season. And the season starts off with what was supposed to be a banger. It might be a lackluster performance on one side now, but
I don't know.
That is still remaining to be seen. But let's get into some of these week one key matchups, man. Some things that we might see. Starting, of course, with the defending champs opening the season against Dallas, the new look Dallas defense. Man, tell me what y'all think. Man, first, Brittany, I want to
No, because I know Brittany and Corey, they go get on their soapbox, and I want to get out y'all way. So
Actually, we doing actually.
This about to turn into something.
Listen.
That's the first time I ever say, Mel, I'm a part of a soapbox ever.
So listen, we doing the show together on Wednesday. So,
yeah. I mean, don't save all your bullets for Wednesday. I mean, still give us something here today.
Yeah.
Dallas. Okay, Dallas will be 0-1 to start the season. That's
okay, well, so all right. So let me say this real quick. Number one, do everybody got their picks in for next week? Because I don't want to hear nobody. Oh, I forgot to put my picks in when I win this.
I told y'all, I'm not telling y'all nothing. I'm not telling y'all nothing.
Exactly. I don't want to hear no fuss when I win. Yeah,
I was too nice last year. Y'all missed them picks. Y'all take them L's on the chin.
Yeah,
straight up.
It is what it is. I put my picks in 3 weeks ago.
Straight up and down. Second thing I want to say. He said he gonna take it on the chin. Pause. But second thing I want to say is I think the Dallas Cowboys are gonna play with such a sense of urgency. You always get a boost when stuff like this happen. You get some type of boost, and it might last a week or two. And I don't know if that means they win the game, but I really do think that people that's writing Dallas off just don't understand how psychology works. I think Dallas gonna come out here and they go play them tough. Will they pull it out? I don't know. I'm not picking Dallas.
I hope you're right.
I would not be surprised if Dallas come out here and show some heart, for sure.
Now, one thing that the Micah Parsons trade doesn't affect is their offense. They still have a pretty decent offense.
Correct.
So,
all right, I'm done. So the floor is the Eagle fan and the Cowboys.
We still got Jay. Jay, what you got? What you think?
I don't like calling them defending champions, man. That something about that hurts my soul.
I bet it does.
Gets deep down in my heart.
Especially when you got a belt to ass like that. Woo.
Yeah,
we put Kenny Pickett in the game with like 3 minutes left to go.
Look like Alabama yesterday.
Y'all leave that man Jay alone, man. That man is clearly going through it.
Nah, because Jay always talking.
I got you.
Well, here's the perfect time not to stop. Philly better win this game. If Philly don't win this game, they're starting the year off 0-2. I've never said this early. This is a must-win game for your defending champions.
1-1.
If they don't win this game, they may miss the playoffs.
That's bold.
Oh, that sounds like as an angry Chiefs fan. That mad.
I ain't that angry. I ain't that angry because y'all got to come to Arrowhead week 2. Y'all got to come to Arrowhead. Y'all got to come to Arrowhead week 2.
You get beat that bad in the Super Bowl. I understand your anger. I got you.
We lost by 18. It wasn't horrible.
You know that game was over at 40-6.
It really
that game was over at 27-0. That game was over at 27. But guess what? A broken clock is right 2 times a day, man. Our clock was broke that time, man. And it wasn't that time. Y'all won. And that happened.
Convincingly.
Yeah, absolutely. But y'all better win that one because we keep receipts.
The question is, who did you pick for this? Who did you pick, Jay?
I ain't stupid. I picked Philly.
All right, there you go.
I ain't dumb.
right,
And this, I picked Philly. I picked Philly back when I thought 11 was playing. It just is what it is. They coming. It's ring night, man. It's ring night.
Yeah,
you know? A lot of celebration going on.
Shout out!
Corey,
Shout out
somebody
to
said
B
you had
for
the best insight on that micro trade.
Appreciate
shout
that.
out to B New for the $2 super chat.
Thank you.
Brittany, Corey, what you guys got going on? What you think?
No, I think for me it's a division game. And I agree with what Mel actually said. I think they gonna step up. It's always that excitement, like, okay, you guys are doubting this type of mentalities. Watch this. So I think Philly's really gonna have to be careful. You already had to be careful because it's division game, because you know each other so well. Although I'm with Corey from what he said earlier, although you moved on from Micah Parsons, is now we don't know who we have to be mindful of now. You know, now we really have to play straight up. Although I trust in the fact that, you know, we got one of the best right tackles in the game. We got one of the best left tackles in the game. We got one of the best guards in the game and one of the best centers in the game, although he's really young. So I do trust in our O-line and our coaching staff. I do have some concerns with the Cowboys passing game. You know, not necessarily your O-line, because you got to stop our defensive line. Although we lost some players, I do have some concerns with our secondary going up against the Cowboys wide receiver. Wide receiver.
And not to interrupt you, Brittany. Not to interrupt you. Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Call Jerry and tell them that I know from experience they can get to the QB with 4. They ain't got a blitz. They can get there with 4. Listen here. They can get there all night with 4.
That's funny. But hey, but what's funny is he said not to interrupt you as he interrupted.
As he interrupted.
Exactly.
She was in mid-stroke too.
Now, if I
Crazy work.
Whoa.
That's him.
Where did that come
Crazy
from?
work.
Like, wait a minute.
What?
Now, when I lose my train of thought and get quiet all of a sudden, no, I don't want to get a text. Why are you so quiet? Because y'all just made me lose my train of thought. But no, like I was saying, they got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, which CeeDee Lamb already gives us some issues at times anyway. Now you go and get George Pickens, and we don't know who our CB2 is right now. And I don't trust Adoree Jackson for nothing. It's Sunday. I'm gonna keep it clean. I don't trust him for anything. So this is going to be interesting. And then our other safety spot is really young as well. So people forget that we lost Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, CeeDee Lamb, not CeeDee Lamb. Good Lord, CJ GJ and Darius Slay. So we are young in a lot of spots and in certain situations in our defense. So going up against that passing offense, that's my biggest concern. But overall, I said all that to say, I still think this is going to be a close one, but I got the Eagles winning this one because I think Saquon Barkley in our offensive line, and you got AJ Brown. That's hard to stop for y'all missing Michael Parsons.
Right. Yeah, but the Eagles can't come out there dicking the dog though. They can't play around. I don't want to see Jalen Hurts. Daggone. I need to get 100 rushing yards. I'm trying to win the MVP in game 1. I want all the tush pushes at the goal line. We're not gonna give it to Saquon as much.
Valid point, to be honest, because we do start off slow because we don't play our guys in the preseason. It's like the first 4 to 5 games for us is and that's annoying. I can't stand it. But
Dallas don't play their starters in the preseason either. So
you need to do the Lions. So
and we're gonna see some struggles.
Man.
Yeah. So I think Brittany, her last sentence that she said is going to be the key to the football game. Can the Cowboys stop the run? That's what it's going because high-powered offenses are not high-powered on the bench. They not. So if Dallas can stop the run, they got a chance. That's all I'm gonna say about it right now. But tune in Wednesday. I got a whole thing for you.
Pause. Yeah, that is the season opener, man. Thursday night. Defending champs open the season against Dallas, man. So
wait, who you picking, Chris?
The Eagles. I ain't stupid.
Okay, all right. So everybody picked the Eagles. Even the Cowboys fan, you picked the Eagles too, Corey?
Tune in Wednesday. I'll let you know.
Tune in where?
Cowboy spit, baby.
Cowboys.
Me and Brittany going live.
Cowboys
Going
spit
live.
featuring Brittany, man. That's gonna be a good one. I'll make sure I tune into that one too. All
I
right,
told
moving
them
on.
last year when y'all did it. I was on the highway driving when y'all did it last year. Coming back from
Pause.
what? I got Paul been on the highway?
No, just keep going.
When they did it. Oh, okay. My bad. No, that's not a Paul. Well, I'm sorry. Never mind.
I tuned in when they did it.
I stopped talking. Whatever. I stopped talking. Go ahead.
All right, moving on from Thursday night to Friday night. Getting right into it, man.
Oh, I thought that was my girl. What happened?
Brianna, you go ahead and go with the Cowboys on your picking sheet. Yes,
listen.
Go with the Cowboys.
Hold on, Bree. I can't
Bree
help
not getting
you.
the belt.
Don't tell her nothing. Don't tell her nothing. That's one less person I got to worry about and pick them.
I can't help you with your picks when you're going against me now.
That's one less person I got to worry about and pick them.
That hurt.
And you absolutely go ahead and pick the Cowboys, Bree.
Put that belt down, Mel.
If y'all want one of these,
go on Amazon and buy it.
Right.
That's one way to get it. That's the sleazy way.
That's definitely the sleazy way.
That's the LeBron James way. That's the sleazy way to get it.
All right, Friday night, man. Friday night, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Doing another Brazil game to open up the week. Week 1, man. Chiefs Chargers down there in Brazil, man. Ooh. I like this. I like this one. I think this is gonna be a good game. I think the Chargers found a lot last year. They did better than I personally expected them to do last year. I think they kind of continue to build on that momentum. Do they necessarily come out with a win here? Maybe not. But I definitely think it is a closer game than what a lot of people are giving them credit for. I'm still gonna take the Chiefs just because, again, I'm not stupid. But I think we'll definitely have a good game down there in Brazil on Friday, man. Jay, the Chiefs fan, the resident Chiefs man, tell me what you see in this one.
Trey don't want to go first on this.
Hold on, Jay. Y'all better win this game, because if not, I see 0-2 in your future.
That's fast. That's fast.
I like it.
This is definitely a must
win. That's fast.
It's definitely a must win. I like it.
Oh,
quick.
Man.
That was quick.
Chicken's coming home to roost early. I see what you're doing.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Jay, when I pick with this version of the Chiefs led by Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid, they two is almost like when you pick against you pick when Tom Brady was with New England. Like, they gonna be the more prepared team. They go the team gonna have to face a problem with Pat Mahomes and him scrambling to get out of the pocket and can make every throw and stuff. Like, it's just really hard to beat them. Now, when I pick teams against them to win, it's usually times when it feels like a trap game, or you feel like mentally the Chiefs this is a game that they would drop, right? You know what I mean? And I don't think game 1 of the season is something Andy Reid led team and a healthy Pat Mahomes led team is gonna drop. Like, they're not about to come out here and lose game 1. They not. Now, when I picked them against that Detroit, remember I picked Detroit game 1? That was all the mental edge and the trap game and all that stuff. That was a good pick. I don't think this one. I don't think the Chargers got the firepower to come in and do that. I really don't. So I'm going with KC on this one for sure.
Well, when we lost that game 1 of Detroit, Travis Kelce got banged up. He didn't play week 1, and Chris Jones was in the middle of a holdout.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, everything happened right for the Lions to win that game,
including me picking them.
So if you go back to watch The Kingdom, real good 6-part documentary that the folks at ESPN did.
For sure, that last episode was fantastic.
And the very last thing that you see on the joint is Chris Jones said, "We'll see you at the Super Bowl in February." Them motherfuckers is upset about what happened last year, and they're playing a real inspired brand of football. The ones played 4 offensive series in the over 2 games in the preseason. It ended with 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Sheesh. But that's typical though.
No. We have no. What has happened now is we got tackles who can keep 15 upright, and we've got receivers who can actually catch now, and so the ball is traveling in the air. The ball is traveling in the air. He had in the game against the Bears, and they had their ones on defense out there. He had 3 completions for over 25 yards. And they only played 1 quarter of action. 17-0 when he got off the field. So I say all that to say I don't like the Chargers' chances. I don't. And not just with this. Everybody's saying that the Chargers in Denver and everybody. Listen, this is our division. You don't win 8 of them in a row and just wake up and say, yeah, you know what? Here they go. And actually we won 9. So anything can happen except for us losing that game. That won't happen. And I'm getting that, looking down there at those stats that Chris got down there of the 2 quarterbacks to last year. And Justin Herbert is all world, everyone says. And everyone says Pat Mahomes has fell off a cliff with those numbers that happens to be a little bit better than Justin Herbert's. So I guarantee that his numbers will be way better than that this year. I can go ahead and tell you, if you like to bet money, you should go ahead and bet 15 for MVP of the league this year.
Nah, I doubt that.
Okay.
It's Lamar win it again. Lamar win it.
And you know what?
They got a really good team in Baltimore.
Lamar is quickly becoming my second favorite player in the league. Like, I don't like Baltimore, but I want Lamar to win so much because that dude plays football the right way. Like he gives his heart. It ain't nothing he can't do. It ain't nothing that he can't do. Shit, he about to start lining up at corner. But nah, in this game right here, man, I think the Chargers come out, they score quick. They may go up 7-0 and then finish the game 28-7.
So we know you taking the Chiefs, man. Brittany, I don't think you put in your prediction yet.
I don't know how I feel about Justin Herbert at times. I think he just gets, I just feel like he's hyped up too much right now. He's overrated until he shows me something different, in my opinion. He's been in this league for how long now? 4 years? 5 years?
4 or 5.
5 or 6, I think.
5 or 6 years. And has yet to really show me anything. I give him some credit for last year. It looked like he was putting some things together. Maybe that was due to coaching because now you got a Harbaugh. Was it Jim Harbaugh is his head coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will say I think this game might be a little closer than most people would assume. But I still don't trust Justin Herbert. I think that's what's going to come down to, in my opinion. You got to go against that line. Got to go against Chris Jones. And like you said, like Jay said, all of a sudden they want to feel inspired now. All of a sudden, but I think, yeah, I don't have no trust. To me, it comes down to his quarterback on this team.
Only 3 interceptions last year is that's insanely good though, dog. That's
a
hard. But how
that's a Harbaugh offense.
I'm saying, like,
it wasn't. He had some damn great receivers last year, and all of them have exited stage left.
Well, he got Keenan Allen back.
Allen back.
He does have that. He does have that familiar. Hold on, Jay. I know what we know what Keenan Allen is, but
Keenan Allen old as me.
He might be.
Hey, but he the route guy though. He the route guy. He got hands. And he got them toes by the sideline too. You know, Tony toe touch. You know, I would like him as a target.
Again, show me more.
Went straight to the Super Bowl with a 42-year-old Jerry Rice.
Again, show me more than what you did last year, and then maybe I change my mind. But until then, I'm going with the Chiefs. I still think it's going to be a close one. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Remember this name, Amarian Hampton.
I want to see what he does. I definitely want to see what he does.
I don't really think it's much about Justin Herbert. I mean, you're in a Jim Harbaugh offense. Amarian Hampton, remember that name.
Because Jim Harbaugh is a runner.
Do they got Najee Harris?
Najee
They
Harris.
do have Najee Harris.
Yep.
Najee Harris.
Jim Harbaugh is a running coach.
So
Okay,
it might be a problem though. But that two-headed monster might be a problem, Jay.
Watch it.
Well, here's the thing. I really don't. I didn't want to talk X and O's with you guys, but we'll do it. You had. You can't lose your all-world offensive lineman before the season, bro. For the season, and think that everything will be okay. Everyone's saying Chris Jones. 56, George Karlaftis will be back there with Justin Herbert all night long.
Dancing in the moonlight.
All night long.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to try to slide the help on Chris Jones.
Right. And that's
and you don't have a guy on the other side. And so now you had to move the boy that was a rookie last year. You had to move Joe Alt. Now he's playing a position that he's not familiar with.
Agreed.
And it's going to be tough for that O-line, guys. So all these super running backs that you say had two-head monsters, pause, all of that. Listen, with no offensive line, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that they
no
won't.
offense. No, that's a stretch, Jay. No offensive line. No offensive line.
Listen,
that's
guys,
a stretch, Jay.
listen. I'm not saying that they won't gel together to become something. Week 6, but week 1.
Is their offensive line as bad as the Chiefs was in the Super Bowl? I'm playing it, Jay.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. And they should hope that it's not. They should hope that it's not. But here's the thing about this.
Damn, Brittany.
I'm just playing.
Brittany went for
We've lost two.
I'm playing.
We've lost 2 Super Bowls because of really bad offensive line play.
Agreed.
But we won 3.
Agreed. Can't deny.
And more to come. Stand by.
I mean, those are better finals numbers than LeBron. Moving on. This Sunday night, man, it's gonna be a good one right here. The last 2 MVPs, man, going at it in prime time, man. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens travel to Buffalo to meet Josh Allen and the Bills, man. I don't know if this is gonna be like a lower scoring game than what we think, just because of the defensibility, or will these 2 quarterbacks just be able to just blow the game up and it ended up being like a 38-35 or a 41-38 kind of game. Either way, I think the schedulers got it right putting this on Sunday night to open the season. This one is hard to call though, honestly, for me.
This is hard, tough, dog.
This is hard to call.
In Buffalo, this is tough, dog.
This is hard to call, man.
Oh,
it's not.
Okay, I'm curious to know what you put on your pick'em sheet, sir. I'm sure you are bold enough? Are you bold enough as the defending champion that you said you won so easily to just tell us what your pick is for this game, sir?
Yeah, I am.
Can you do it? And be honest?
Sure.
All right, I'm listening.
I chose the team that starts with B.
Good choice, Jay. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Can't lose.
And here's why. Because fuck Buffalo, bro. Like, no. No, listen. The only reason Buffalo will make the playoffs this year is because their division sucks. Like, I wish I could play in that division.
Jay, you was playing in that division.
Nah, but I'm saying me personally.
Oh,
not the chick. No, me. I might make the Pro Bowl, or not. It was one of the.
So you got New England. You got the Jets led by Justin Fields, and you got Miami led by Tua, who is I mean,
Fragile.
you got to put him in a Magneto mask and a helmet to protect his head, dog.
Or he'll be in the Professor X chair.
Jesus Christ.
Golly, Jay.
But he needs some X-Men help. That's what we saying. That's what we saying.
That's for sure.
That's an insane bar. But facts.
Wow. It's true. It's very true.
But facts.
So Lamar Jackson, man, they lost to Buffalo in the playoffs. That's it. That doesn't set well with him. And they robbed Lamar with no ski mask for MVP.
In broad daylight.
To give it to Clark Kent. And
Wow.
he ain't no damn Superman in my book. So
Clark Kent is
That is insane.
we already had Superman, so he can't be Superman.
What I'm saying is, no, he actually looks like the actor that played Clark Kent in the new Superman movie. Superman got his ass whooped from beginning to end of that movie too.
Yeah,
by the way, if y'all never seen it,
1A.
I mean, the movie opened up with him spitting out blood. I was like, man, what the? This ain't that is Superman
Getting dragged by Crypto back to the house.
boy. But not. But so what I'm saying is, and the way that Lamar and them lost week 1 last year, they know how important the first game of the season is. I think everything. Well, then they would have had to go for 2 and get it to win. But I think so. It wasn't as close as you thought it would. But I think everything is in Baltimore's corner. I happen to like this hardball more than the last one we was talking about. The last one that we was talking about hadn't won on this level. Hadn't won the big dance.
He did some wild stuff to win on the other level.
Yeah, he did that in a sleazy way.
Allegations.
Man, they done suspended everybody 6 times.
Accusations.
They keep reopening the case and suspending people again. They like, bro, you know what? This was worse than we thought. You need another game, bro.
Hey, that title's still in the history books, man. Don't matter.
It's true.
Well, y'all can't win none of them right. Fab Five, nothing. Y'all can't win nothing the right way.
I just
But it's gonna be a really good game. Hamilton got his money. I think it'll be mid scoring. Like I think I'm maybe 24, 27, 24, 21, like somewhere right there. Like
I got high scoring, dog. I got Baltimore getting about 35 points, dog. I got Buffalo getting probably about 28.
But you know what, man? I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I mean, the X factor in that game for Baltimore is going to be James Cook. That'll be the X factor for Baltimore. I mean, for Buffalo and for Baltimore. I think Zay Flowers has a breakout year. I think
it's time for him?
I think that D-Hop and Bateman and all of them are really good people where you have to guard Zay Flowers one-on-one. And his route running ability mixed with speed coming out the slot, it's tough to stay in front of that. So
D-Hop pickup was a very crucial. I like that pickup.
I think that D-Hop pickup helps grow Zay Flowers at an exponential rate.
Yep, but I think a real wide receiver room.
But I think D-Hop is doubtful for week 1.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Everybody's doubtful week 1 until week 1
actually week 1 actually happens. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the biggest thing that D-Hop did last year in Kansas City when they did the trade is it actually helped Xavier Worthy grow as a receiver. Like they needed a real receiver in that room. That, you know what I'm saying? Because he might have caught 9 balls the whole year, pause. But from the time he got there, Xavier Worthy started looking like a superstar.
Because you had to respect the talent. You had to guard it.
Yeah. So D-Hop for that offense, even just being in the locker room, man, Baltimore may be 2 wins better than they were last year. And not in record, but I'm talking about like big marquee games. Mm-hmm. So Baltimore, Everything's shaping up for it to be their year, as people
Jay,
are saying.
Jay, hold on. What Young Fly John just said is true.
George
In the
Pickens is not
comments.
suspended.
Oh, that's I seen that this morning. Was that true for real?
I'm looking.
What?
Wow.
No, I seen it. I thought it was a fake story.
No, I think that's fake.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's a fake. That's fake news, yo.
Yeah, he didn't get suspended because I seen
Yeah,
that.
I
Like,
yeah,
That would have been
I seen
all
it this
over
morning.
yeah,
ESPN.
that would have been all over the place. It was nothing to back that up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that ain't
it says I'm looking at it online right now. It's reports coming across on Facebook and Instagram, but
Yeah,
there's nothing.
somebody pushed it, pushed it.
There's nothing that's actually coming across like it's not on
Yeah.
it's not on the major sports networks
That
yet.
definitely would have came across ESPN with the quickness.
For sure.
NFL Network, all them Underdog, Sleeper, all them joints would have, especially being so close to the season starting, them fantasy apps would have been on it.
Yeah.
We'll stay tuned though, just in case that is end up growing some feet. But right now ain't nothing of it. For this game, though,
y'all ain't got no hope.
For this game though,
you ain't lying.
Who is it more a must win for? Baltimore or Buffalo?
Neither.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Ain't no must win.
They both gonna run away with their division.
You don't like if it like even down on the lower level of just quarterback to quarterback. You don't think that this is something that is a standout at the end of the season when it comes down to MVP voting?
No, because they also not playing for the bye. We know who's gonna get that. Like, it's just a game.
I mean, if you want to put it in what happened last year in the playoffs, I guess Lamar is a must win. But again, it's the first game of the season, so
so let's get into these picks. Who y'all got? This is the hard part.
Baltimore.
I think I'm leaning towards Baltimore too. Lamar, Derrick Henry, a real receiver room, and that defense, I think is going to be pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, I think Baltimore just got too much firepower on both sides of the ball. I'm going with Baltimore.
Bill?
Baltimore, man.
And I heard Zaire Alexander has been killing it in training camp. So, and he's healthy.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
They tough.
But you know, this is a hard game to pick for Baltimore in Buffalo, though.
For sure.
Like, yeah. So I mean,
they can do it. If any team could do it, I think they could do it.
Yeah.
Next one. This one's just kind of funny to me. Cincinnati and Cleveland.
Oh, jeez.
Joe versus Joe, opening up the season out there in Cleveland, man. I'm not gonna say shocked. You know, we kind of figured the whole Shedeur Sanders thing that Shedeur wasn't gonna be the QB1, although he probably should be. But they're giving it to old man Joe to start the season off, and I don't even think this one is really close. Honestly, I think Cincinnati goes in there and just does Cincinnati things.
I got a question.
What's up?
Why you put Joe Flacco's career?
I think he played like 3 games last year somewhere. I don't even
stats up there.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have put his last year stats up, they'd have been real skimpish. So I had to.
That's how you gonna be in this first game.
Yeah, I don't. It's Trey Hendrickson is signed on for, and that's another thing. The whole Trey Hendrickson thing in Cincinnati. I don't think that is resolved. I think that was just a Band-Aid, honestly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think he'll be gone after next year. I don't think he's gonna come back.
He want to go get some money somewhere or something long term.
So he's gonna be on a 1-year rental, but I think that does benefit Cincinnati because he's now showing tape for other teams. So I think he's gonna have another amazing year, and it starts with putting Joe Flacco in the nursing home week 1.
So here's the thing though, you can't sleep on Cleveland in this game at home. with Garrett pass rushing, and we know Joe Burrow take a lot of hits, and I don't know if they got that O-line situated the way
They
it
don't.
should be.
They
It's
don't.
still, it's still
More,
it's
more patchwork.
it's us five out there protecting Joe Burrow.
Yeah, so you can't really sleep on them, man. I don't know if that
But that goes both ways because who's protecting Joe Flacco?
a rocket on. Quick passing scheme. I don't know. I don't know what's protecting them, but
quick question: quick passing with what they got on playmakers on the Browns, or quick passing if you got Jamar Chase and T Higgins?
There you go.
yeah, but they want to go down. They want to go downfield with T Higgins and Jamar.
I think
Garrett, they might have to change that up.
I think they're smart enough not to try to do that.
Right.
Not too much. Not too much. You get some play action passes because they'll run some play action and they'll get some opportunities to get down the field, and that might be but that's probably going to be the deciding factor of the game.
We'll see.
So here's the thing for real. The schedule makers did Cincinnati the best thing they could have done for them. Cincinnati starts off every year slow.
Every year.
But this is Cleveland. Like
Cleveland rocks.
Or don't. There's no if Cincinnati loses this game, I'm 100% sure they're not making the playoffs. Like
Jay, boy, your bold takes is be bold as hell, dog.
No, because if they lose it, I've seen Cincinnati's schedule. They got to win all the ones they're supposed to win.
It gets real tricky for Cincinnati.
They have to win all the ones they're supposed to win. Like the ones that, if they don't win the ones that they're supposed to win, they have no shot of winning the tough ones.
And I say this with that might be hard because that defense, when the Eagles played them, was that preseason game 2, I think it was one of them, and they had their ones on defense playing our 2s and our 3s. 2s and 3s was destroying that defense, so it's going to be tough for them. So it's going to be all offense. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Burrow somehow got the MVP this year because he's going to be trying to throw that ball constantly to win.
I mean, he led the league in passing yards last year. He gonna have to do it again. Just to have a chance.
4,900 with 43 touchdowns is sheesh.
Just to have a chance against 9 picks too. So that's not a bad ratio at all.
Yeah.
So this right there, that stat line right there just goes to show you it's not the offense.
Oh no,
it's 100% the defense.
Yeah,
it's 100
for sure.
It's 100% the contracts.
That too.
that too. You kind of spread thin now because you're only playing 3 guys, almost 200 mil a piece.
Tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It gets a little tricky though.
I got Jamar Chase in fantasy, so.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to get Joe Burrow from Bird, but he gonna make me do it the hard way. So. Because I will kidnap somebody to get Joe Burrow and hold him from ransom. So,
but I think everybody's on a pretty much good consensus about this one, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think Joe and his receiver 1A and 1B go in and do exactly what they're supposed to do. Don't be surprised if T Higgins and Jamar Chase both got over 100 receiving in this game.
I think Joe Flacco will be the starter for a couple games, and then they're gonna move on.
Who do they move? Who do they move?
Gabriel?
Dylan Gabriel's next up in line.
He is.
Unfortunately, they're gonna be moving on to Dylan Gabriel. Yes.
And before Deshaun Watson get healthy, they're gonna move on from him too.
Yeah, they're
gonna show you everything that they got in the arsenal this year. They're gonna show you everything, and then they're gonna go draft Peyton Manning nephew and still be looking for a quarterback.
Well,
free Garrett, man.
Well, the thing about it is that
he could have been freed. He didn't want
all
to.
All of them are holding a spot to Deshaun Watson get healthy. Because $240 million guaranteed is not sitting on the bench. I'm sorry.
Nobody's
picking up that contract. So
no.
He's
or the drama that comes with it.
No.
He gonna have to play pretty bad to not get his spot back.
Agreed. But
competition
guaranteed
in that room is not thick though.
But guaranteed, once he's healthy, he will be the starting quarterback.
How Greg pull this off? What, you in a 6-man league?
He must have had the back-to-back picks and took both quarterbacks.
He must don't have no running backs.
Hey, listen.
Ain't no way you got Hurts and Burrow.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this real quick. If it's fantasy league and we got Saquon Barkley with that line, I would definitely start. We're a running team. You might want to start Joe Burrow.
I
agree.
Honestly, I would definitely start Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts just for the simple fact that we know that's all Joe gonna be able to do. Is throw that ball.
He got Saquon too.
Dude, you in the league by yourself, dog.
Yeah,
ain't no way.
What kind
Ain't
of
no way. Ain't no way.
This the family league with his kids in it and grandma and all that stuff.
He playing with babies.
This ain't no competitive league, dog.
But I tell you what you could do. You really trade Joe Burrow and get a number one running back and a number one receiver if you throw the right piece with Joe Burrow.
Nah, he need to trade Jalen Hurts. Keep Joe Burrow.
Nah, you ain't gonna get much back for Jalen Hurts. But Joe Burrow, having both of those quarterbacks does you no justice because he ain't gonna get you no points. If he on the bench, he gets you 0 points. You know, I don't care what he scores, he gets you 0 points. Now, people like Mel take somebody and put him on the bench so he won't get nobody else any points. But
dirty.
Y'all swear I just be dirty, man.
What say Jay the sleazy way?
Yeah,
wow, that's the sleazy way. Having a strategy. Wow,
the sleazy way.
That's definitely the sleazy way. That man had a player. He didn't play the whole season. I called him about the trade. He like, nah, man. I'm not about to let you score too. I'm like, bro, I'm giving you what you need. He's like, man, I'd rather not have what I need than give you what you need. Again,
he said everyone auto pick their teams.
I'm old.
Yo, come on, dog. What kind of league is this? A money league? Because I'm not putting no money in no league where I'm auto picking.
That profile picture is wild, crazy too.
What's the profile picture? A sizzle? I thought it was like scissor.
It's Sunday, man. Golly.
Actually, the Sabbath was yesterday. We okay. This not the Sabbath.
This fool said a scissor.
This is the day that Zeus has made. This is the sun god's day.
All right, God. Moving on to the next game, man. Opening up the late window Sunday. The late afternoon games, man.
Hated it.
No. Hold on, Jay. The game after this. Save that for the game after this. You'll see. But yeah, Lions, Packers start the season in Lambeau. Michael Parsons, new addition to Green Bay. Corey, you make that face. I actually love this game because nobody wants to play Lambeau in wintertime.
I hope. I agree. Oh, yes.
Nobody wants to play Lambeau in wintertime.
Yes, very much
so. We can get this out of the way now. Great.
I hope Jared Goff took out an insurance policy.
On what? On what?
Michael Parsons gonna be running free.
Y'all forget we still got Penei Sewell, right?
Yeah, dude, they got somebody on the other side. What's the dude on the other side? Gary? What's his name?
Rashawn Gary?
Yeah.
Man, y'all in trouble, man. Bad news for the Detroit Lions.
I don't think so.
Bad news. I think so.
I don't know. They
got, I tell you what.
Gibbs.
Run at him. That's all you gotta do is run at him. Yeah. You'll be all right.
They don't want to. But they don't want to, dog. Detroit want to throw.
No, they don't.
Okay, we'll go see what Jared Goff do. Watch how many he go throw 2 picks. Watch.
We got the tape about Green Bay last year, and you just added somebody who's well known to not do anything in the run game.
Chris got a point.
Jameer
hold on. They don't mean Green Bay. Green Bay can stop the run, right? So putting Michael Parsons out there is not something that's gonna all of a sudden make Green Bay not stop the run no more.
Green Bay couldn't stop the run against us.
Yeah, y'all do got 2 guys back there. I mean, Montgomery.
Jameer gonna have at least 125.
Here's the thing, and none of that. None of that.
Week 1.
125 and 2 tuds at least for Jameer
Listen.
alone.
Ooh,
Listen.
I like the talk now.
I like it. I like it.
None of that will be why y'all win if y'all win.
Oh,
No, guys. I'm in the minority for sure here, but I'm not sold on Mr. Love yet. He's gonna throw at least a pick and a half. he makes really big mistakes. He makes big mistakes in big games.
He made a mistake against us last year.
I like Love before I like golf.
Pick six to Kirby Joseph that he had no business throwing that ball in the field of play.
I like Love over golf for sure.
Dude, the golf hate has to stop somewhere.
Love the best quarterback in that division.
No, Jared Goff is the best quarterback in that division, and it's not close.
Let's we're not doing this shit this year. Let's clarify. Let's clarify something for those who are new in the chat. Let's clarify something for those who are new in the chat. Mel is a residential Lions hater. I don't know what happened. I don't know who from the line. Maybe Barry Sanders took a girl he used to talk to back in the day. I don't know.
Why you think Mel and Barry Sanders in the same age group?
Why you back up that far? Yeah, Chris, that's dirty.
I don't know what his beef is with the line.
Now Mel and Megatron about the same age, bro. Mel and Megatron.
Yeah. We do this. We do this song and dance every year with Mel. Mel don't believe the shit that he be talking about when it comes to the line. We do this song and dance every year. It's for content. But you know what? I'm not crashing out this year. I'm not giving you what you want.
I don't want you to crash out. I'm just saying Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the division. Y'all just ain't recognized.
So here are my problems with Jordan Love. Tell me one season that he's played where he hasn't missed a game due to injury.
Okay. That ain't got nothing to do with who's the best.
No, that has. Listen, Chris, what's your best ability?
Availability. Corey, what was that?
Yeah,
availability.
Corey, what's your worst ability?
What was that? Huh?
Corey, what's your worst ability?
As a quarterback?
Liability.
A liability. And Jared Goff is a liability in the clutch.
Oh.
And Jordan Love is it? One of those two guys has been to a Super Bowl.
Okay. To be fair.
No, Todd Gurley went to the Super Bowl. Todd Gurley got that there.
Hold on. Yes, Todd Gurley was all world that year, but let's not forget what Jared Goff was doing that year. Jared Goff
Gurley got the Super Bowl. Jared Goff was going. Sean McVay had a scheme nobody had figured out yet, and Robert Woods and I can't remember the other receiver that was running all these. I mean, they was doing all types of stuff, man. Robert Woods coming in motion, they throwing daggone short outs to him and giving handoffs, and they all types of crazy gadget plays and stuff like that. And then you got to deal with Todd Gurley. Golf wasn't all world. Gurley was, and Sean McVay was.
Hold on, Mel. Jay will remember this game in particular. One of the greatest games I had seen. There was absolutely zero defense.
Mexico City.
There was absolutely zero defense played. No, it was in LA.
Oh no, they were supposed to be in Mexico. They moved.
It was supposed to be in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Rams.
They beat us.
Rams Chiefs shootout. They put up over 100 points each. 100 points together. Final score was what? 54-51, something like that.
Something crazy.
Jared Goff was slinging. Todd Gurley might have been somewhere involved in that, but that was mostly the passing game. That was mostly Jared Goff getting the ball where it needed to be.
That's one game.
Then Jared
Goff that was the epitome of the whole season. That was that whole season.
That was one game.
And Jared Goff had like 47 passing yards that year. 4,700 passing yards that year.
Yeah, something crazy.
He was up there.
Tell him to do it again. Then do it again.
He almost did it last night.
Excuse me.
Tell him to do it again.
He did. Mood is coming. Because I'm about to.
Oh Lord, you about to get him started.
4,600 passing yards. Was second in the league. Second in the league behind only who? Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
37 touchdowns.
Jordan Love better.
Not by these stats.
No. Jared Goff got better stats. Jordan Love's the better quarterback.
And you talk about do it again. Jared Goff, every year he's been in Detroit, has thrown for over 4,000 yards.
I don't think he's like that, dog. You think he like that? I don't. I don't think he's like that. I mean, Dak threw for a lot of yards. How you feel about that? Dak threw for a lot of yards every year. How you feel about that?
Because they ain't got no run game.
Hey, Mel, that's a sleazy way. Mel, that's a sleazy way. That's the sleazy way. No. Chris, don't walk down there. Don't walk down there plank. Don't walk down there plank with him. That's the sleazy way.
No, get in it.
Listen,
Let's
Mel,
go.
listen,
Get in it.
listen,
Get in that bag, baby.
Listen, Dak, they don't have a run game in Dallas. They haven't had a run game in a few years. Corey, am I correct?
True.
So what does that tell you? If he ain't got no run game,
you gonna let me cook? You gonna take that?
As soon as I say this, because you're cooking yourself, is if you don't have a run game and all the defenses know exactly what you're doing, throwing to one receiver, CD Lamb, and you ain't got no support in the run game, and you still throw for over 4,000, that's impressive. But somebody that got everything you need, a Pro Bowl receiver, 2 running backs that's Pro Bowl level,
Great offensive line.
Great offensive
line.
Great defense.
Totally different. And he's always had that, even in LA. He had it with the Rams. He got it with Detroit. If Jared Goff would put on a Cowboy jersey right now and quarterback while Dak is not there, and it's just CD Lamb, no George Pickens, no running back to speak of, no O-line, and the poorish defense is going to get a run up and you got to play catch up all the time, good luck, Jared Goff.
For somebody who doesn't like dealing in what ifs, you're really dealing with a lot of what ifs here, and you're doing a lot of handicapping. Because let me tell you this. Right?
Chris,
Jared Goff.
Chris,
I'm about
Chris.
Nope.
You said you wasn't gonna crash out.
I'm not crashing out.
Not week one.
I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out.
Week 5.
Jared Goff is a field general. He is a pocket quarterback. The only quarterbacks that have success in those shit situations that you just described would be your new prototypical quarterbacks, your Lamar Jacksons, your Josh Allens, your Patrick Mahomes, even your CJ Stroud. He gets a little mobile outside the pocket. Jared Goff is not a mobile quarterback.
But
so
Dak, if you're asking him, Dak ain't either.
He's more mobile than Jared Goff. We've seen Dak Prescott get out of a situation, go scramble for a first down.
What I'm saying, last time Dak took off running. Hey, last time Dak took off running, he tore his hamstring off the bone.
Yeah.
So it's not in his game, right? But he's still a little bit more mobile than Jared Goff to me.
Still more mobile than Jared Goff.
Still more mobile than Jared Goff. But Jared Goff knows.
Jared Goff run like he related to Peyton and Eli.
and he mouth breathes like he's related to the dude that created VoRP. I can't stand a mouth breather. Mouth breathers will never win Super Bowls. Never.
How many Super Bowls you got?
I'm not in the NFL.
No,
if I was in the NFL,
how many Super Bowls do you have?
If I was in the NFL, I would have.
You have as many Super Bowls as me. 0.
No, I would have a few. Wouldn't. Nigga, okay. Never mind. You know what? It ain't about me. It's about that mouth breathing quarterback you got. It's about that mouth breathing quarterback you got that throw a lot of interceptions.
All right, by the way, for y'all who's in the chat that's new as well, he is a closet Panthers fan. He's just deflecting because his team hasn't been good since Cam Newton was there.
No, man, I wish I had a team. I wish I could feel that love that you feel. I wish I did.
You do have a team.
I don't.
Quiet as kept though, Chris. The Panthers might be all right this year.
That division is going to be interesting.
But right now,
I will say this. Do we take a step back from last year? Obviously, there's no way we go 15-2 again, right? We also have the 3rd hardest schedule in the league this year, so I think that's going to show. You're going to see some kinks that need to be worked out with this new offense for sure. But the fact that we still have the majority of the players that got us to where we were last year, I think that talent kind of bridges the gap between the understanding of this new offense until it gets clicking. Then you'll start seeing the scheming and how that works out. The division is ours.
That's what I was going to ask you. You win the division still?
The division is ours. 3 times in a row, division champs, right? Green Bay will be following up the rear. They'll be a wild card team. And that is the only representatives from the NFC North that you will see this year. That it is a 2-legged race, and it's really a 1-legged race because, like I said, Green Bay is going to be wild card, right? And it starts with this game right here. starting the season off with 2 division games. We got the Green Bay and the Bears weeks 1 and 2. So it'll be a good test to get those 2 games out the way early. But enough about that, because Mel almost made me crash out. We're not doing that. We're not doing that this year. No crashing out this year. No crashing out.
I will say this: the NFC North. The NFC North is going to be the division that's got people thinking. They're going to try to change how the playoff standings are. Because if you get another, everybody last year had 12 wins or something like that?
No, everybody but the Bears. It was
well, that's what I mean. Everybody but the Bears.
Yeah, 15, 14, and
then 2 of you guys made it to the playoffs, right?
All 3 of them did.
Oh, all 3 did?
Yeah.
The Vikings made it too?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
we won the division. Vikings was 14-3. They lost to the Rams opening round, and then Green Bay beat Dallas and then lost to
Eagles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they ain't beat Dallas.
I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. I did that wrong.
Green Bay lost to the Eagles.
That's him in the damn playoffs last year.
I was gonna say Dallas wasn't in no playoff.
It was
last year.
Green Bay lost to the Eagles first.
Green Bay lost to the Eagles first, and then when the Rams beat the Vikings, the Rams lost to Philly. There we go. That's how that went.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough division, though.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes,
we were a tough division last year. We are no longer a tough division. I think the toughest division this year in football is the AFC West.
Hey, listen, the rumors of the Chiefs' demise have been greatly exaggerated.
You think
I
so?
gotta see what the Raiders and the Broncos do. I like the Broncos.
They the Raiders and the Broncos. That's all you need to. They are who they are, and the fucking Chargers will charger it up. They always get in their own way. You don't. Those teams you don't have to beat. They'll beat themselves.
Right.
That Bronco defense is nasty.
Is nasty. And I like Bo Nix, but I just think they're young. They're still
Bo
young.
Nix about to run into that sophomore slump. He got enough tape out now.
Yes, we are Simply Hot Takes every Sunday.
Why? Yes,
8
we
a.m.
are.
8 a.m. on the West Coast, 11 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, and then I can't do the math on them time zones in between. So we'll be here recapping and previewing all the football. But let's get into these picks real quick, and then let's get into this last game, man. So of course, you know, I'm you know who I'm picking. It's in the name, it's in the hat, it's in the jersey, man. It's up. Who y'all got?
For this game, I'm gonna go with Detroit. I think that defense is put back together. They healthy again, and I think they're on a mission, especially after what happened last year. And I think they're gonna try to really prove themselves this first year. Like, hey, we back. So I'm gonna go with Detroit on this one.
Give me Green Bay.
Of course, because just a hater. I don't get the hate out the heart, man.
I like how you say I got a squad. I'm over here with a Pittsburgh Steelers hat on.
Cause you in cover up mode, man. You.
Why would I go through all that? Why would I go through all
that? Wait until Carolina start winning, and then you're gonna start seeing more Carolina gear being worn on these shows. Watch,
man. They got no Carolina gear. That shit don't even exist.
Now, he got some. Trust me, he got some for sure.
Tell you,
I got a Carolina helmet over there.
Carolina might be decent. I'm telling you.
I think that'd be decent.
Oh, listen, I almost bought season tickets because you know all our games are later in the day.
Right. Yeah,
but they wanted money like they was good last year. I was like,
right.
What they wanted, Jay.
Yeah, I mean they averaged to be like $200 a week. I mean $200 a week
a game.
Yeah. And I was like, shit, I could just buy these individuals because at Thanksgiving they started to be like $40.
Sure, you paying?
Yeah, I think they got down to like $24 last year for a ticket.
Nah, they got down to $8 last year.
Ooh. How many did you go to last year, Jay?
One.
Just one? Oh, Kansas City.
Yeah. And then I went to 2 Kansas City games last year, 1 Panther game.
Gotcha.
Corey, Jay, who y'all got in this one?
That's what fandom will do, boy. You put your money where your mouth is.
I don't think if Michael Parsons plays, it's probably in a little package. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he played. He ain't practiced, he ain't done nothing. So I take Detroit.
Yeah.
Jay, who you got?
Yeah, if Michael Parsons don't play, I'm changing my pick to Detroit.
Nah, stay over there. Stay your ass over there.
You can't tell me what to do, Chris.
Stay your ass over there.
Can't tell me how to live my life, Chris.
So before I tell you my pick, I will tell you that this is probably the last week that I'm going to give you free picks because you guys want to know what the champ thinks. So I'm gonna take the Lions.
Why Jay got that pen in his hand like he taking notes?
Right.
Coach Jay.
Nah, I just picked it up off the table, man. They say it's a boy. And y'all done seen that boy several times. This when he was a baby shower. He wasn't even a baby yet.
All right, last one. Jay, you remember what I told you? I said save that for the last game. Say it right now.
You want me to do it before I even see it?
Say it right now.
Hated it.
Monday Night Football.
No, whoever did this is wrong.
Oh.
Monday Night Football, man. Vikings and Bears, man. Goodness gracious.
They trying to
This could be an excellent game.
Who said that in the schedule room? Like, yeah, this was gonna be some fire to close out week
it's a rivalry
one.
It's a rivalry though. Well, is it a rivalry? It's a division.
It's a division game.
It's a division game, yeah. But like, damn, you could have did Falcons Saints on Monday night. That probably would have did a better draw than this. You could have did.
Okay, hold on. Before you stop, name the Saints quarterback.
Spencer Rattler. It's actually Spencer Rattler.
Shador Sanders by week 5.
You could have did Vegas, Denver here. You know what I'm saying? There were so many other options for if you wanted a division rival game on Monday Night Football.
It's got a decent storyline, Chris.
Decent. Yeah, first time head coach, sophomore quarterback, and a quarterback who missed his entire rookie season. Yeah. I get it, but like, you know,
yeah, I do.
They trying to get Caleb Williams the same hype he had in college. They're trying to hype him up right now.
Hey, he could have got that hype once he started putting that nail polish on. He did
that in college.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a focal, like when he was at USC, and I don't know about he played at Oklahoma too, right?
It really was because he had like fuck duck on his fingers when they played USC, and they had it. They were showing him holding the ball, and they were like, "Yeah, that's what that fingernail polish gets you." That's when he was crying to his mama. You remember that when he jumped up on the wall after the game, was crying to his mom.
Yeah,
wow.
They made it a focal point back then too. But yeah, he's different. That's for sure.
Is Kevin O'Connell?
Kevin O'Connell? Be ready. Sports is a wild
him and Derek McCain. He be like,
"Hey, you see that last comment?
Yeah, that last comment is crazy."
and he did just lose Keenan Allen. So now he's back down to receiver, but he still has Rome Odunze and
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Now he got all the talent. He has talent. Will he still do the nonsense? I know.
They don't have an excuse.
But listen, exactly.
Yeah, he got 2 all-world tight ends.
You can't hold on to the football that long. Like
he and he has a head coach that is an offensive guru. There's no excuse now.
None.
I'm more interested in seeing if Kevin O'Connell is the quarterback guru that they say he is. Like,
not Kevin O'Connell. I'm talking about Ben Johnson.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm skip Ben Johnson, whatever. Like Caleb Williams, he's going to have growing pains because they're trying to turn him into a pocket passer, which he's clearly not. Which is cool. That happens. But if JJ McCarthy come out there looking like better than he looked in Michigan, like this could be something for Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota easily said, like, this dude fixed Sam Darnold and was like, nah, I don't want him. Like,
agreed.
What the hell is JJ McCarthy, bro? He may be like, I've never seen it when he was in Michigan, but he has something,
He turned a really good 180 in Michigan. I mean,
That's
it was
all.
great
Thank
footwork.
you. Thank you.
Great
And
footwork.
listen. I'm
Great footwork.
forever grateful that he was a key part of that national championship. But I really want people to understand that it wasn't JJ.
Nah.
It
Blake
was
Corum.
the run game and it was the defense.
Yeah.
Was that the year
Agree.
they cheated?
They won it. They won it.
Yeah, one of many years they cheated.
No, we never cheated ever.
Yeah.
They made a whole damn Netflix special about it, Chris.
Right, like you gotta stop with that nonsense.
It's not allegedly. That shit happened.
That one coach that is no longer there, that little coach that had a little mini job.
Well, he didn't just film it and keep it in the damn closet for himself. He put that shit in practice.
Hey man, if we can't control if you put it up there and then we just happen to see it, oh man, cover your eye like a little child seeing a scary. Oh no. That's why we didn't look. He just put it up on his own volition. Whatever. That's in the past. But JJ, and I tell people, they be like, yo, JJ's a really good quarterback. And I'm like, how do we know? Like, if you didn't watch Michigan, if you didn't watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, he missed his rookie season due to injury in the preseason last year, missed his whole rookie season. So now he's already way behind the power curve.
What happened? What happened to him?
Was it his knee? I think it was his knee.
Okay.
Yeah, he had some I think he tore his meniscus, I want to say.
Yep.
Okay.
And so he missed his whole rookie season, right? So he has no live reps except for, maybe in this year's preseason. No live reps with the ones, and you're throwing him out there in a division game just to start the season off. He's your de facto starting quarterback. You named him the starter. You got rid of Sam Darnold. I don't even know who the backup is in Minnesota. They're just trusting that JJ is going to be the guy so much. And I just need people to understand, like, he's a really good 180 quarterback. He can handle the ball
play a little bit. I think he can play a little bit, and it helps that you throw into a all-world receiver in Justin Jefferson. I think he can play, but I'm gonna go with Sasha Fierce on this one though. I think
Carson Wentz is the backup.
He said Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sasha, and I think the Bears are a little bit, or Caleb is a little bit ahead of what JJ is in his development, so that should help. And then he's got a target in DJ Moore that he can go to. So they gotta have the edge on this. But this is the butt bowl. But Sasha Fierce should get this one. I'm picking Sasha.
Yeah, unfortunately, and you'll never hear me utter these words again.
Who got the better defense?
Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it come down to. It's gonna come down to defense.
And that'll definitely keep Minnesota in the game. If JJ can't get the job done, that defense is gonna have to step up and make sure that they get off the field.
So remember this. He also got another handicap because Jordan Addison is suspended, right?
Yeah.
So he only got JJ and
Adam Thielen. Got Adam Thielen.
And Adam Thielen. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't knock Adam Thielen.
He know how to get open.
Adam was hooping last year.
That's what
he was balling in Carolina.
He knows how to get open and make things easier for the quarterback. So that's going to help JJ a lot. I think he's looking at Adam Thielen's way a lot.
I don't.
That man said I ain't used to cook out in Bojangles. I take a $2 million pay cut to go home.
I think it's right. I love Bojangles. I love Bojangles. I think that Justin Jefferson, hey, Jay loves Bojangles too. I think that you're gonna have a little rift that's gonna form because Justin Jefferson likes to get down the field.
Mm-hmm.
JJ is a very, very dink and dunk underneath.
He is a underneath guy. He was underneath dude in Michigan. I think that Justin Jefferson may become boisterous. You know what I'm saying?
But what I think at the combine, he got a cannon. I
just don't think he can throw it.
He can. I just don't think he's confident in it. And maybe that's what Kevin O'Connell has worked on for the last year and a half.
We'll see.
And it's different. College is different from pros, right? You can get away with, a couple of mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But you going against these guys who have been doing this for some time and know when to see a mistake forming and know how to expose a mistake. So mistakes are you're gonna have to learn how to. If you make a mistake, you're gonna have to learn from it early and fast.
His biggest advantage is maybe that they don't have any game film on him.
No tape, and he's gonna have to try to figure that out. But if he starts off immediately being a 180 quarterback, he's gonna be a 180 quarterback the whole season, and it's not gonna do him any good.
And let's not get this misconstrued. I'm picking the Vikings, but I think Ben Johnson will have the Bears at about 8 or 9 wins this year. Like,
damn,
10 is their max. 10 is their ceiling. But it doesn't start here. It doesn't start here.
Hey, Caleb Williams' numbers weren't terrible.
No, they wasn't.
But it's
and
play
shout out to Case Apple at Simply Ball Dropping, man. Good podcast crew over there, man. Go subscribe to Simply Ball Dropping.
Yeah, I just think Minnesota might be too much.
You got to think I'm worried about
their defense, and again,
Brian Flores is still their defensive coordinator, right?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so.
What Caleb Williams has to do is something that we've never seen. We've never seen happen overnight. We never seen it happen overnight, where you go from a scrambler to make a play to be a pocket quarterback. Because this is really his rookie year. Everything that happened last year under that regime, you got to throw away. It's a whole new regime. It's a whole new everything. So he's trying to trust the teaching and forget what comes natural to him.
But
with a defense like Minnesota's, by the time all that's going through his head, he getting up off the ground. And we at the second and 15 now.
Jay, do you think Ben Johnson is a good enough coordinator to put some of that stuff in his offense? So, some of Caleb Williams' strengths, or do you think he's just going to try to make him into his offense?
No. So he'll hybrid him. But the goal is to get the ball out of Caleb Williams. Like, he was the most sacked quarterback in the league last year. The goal is to get the ball out of his hands within 3 seconds.
Jay, you speaking on every point that I was just getting ready to make. Brian Flores is going to have Caleb Williams running around on this field that Monday night. The way he has his defense just blitzing, was the Vikings one of the most blitz defense?
They were the blitz. They were the blitz.
Right. And now you're going against a young quarterback who likes to hold on to the ball. They ain't gonna change that fast.
Who's that linebacker from Minnesota too? I cannot remember his name. But he was causing problems last year.
Yeah.
I got the
Andrew.
Deron Bland just agreed to in the 4-year extension, $92 million with the Cowboys. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, he got plenty of money now. Might as well.
Didn't he come from Miami? The
linebacker for or the linebacker?
The linebacker for him. For the Vikings.
It's
like Van something. Andrew
Van Ginkel.
He was got a last year.
He got a big old Q by his name too. But like you said, you don't know till
everybody
week 1,
questionable until week 1 start.
Yeah, this is gonna show me something with Caleb Williams. I want to see what he's learned in the offseason.
Now it's not going to show me anything because with all that being said, I'll probably watch Raw over this. Like,
You're not watching, Jay?
No, absolutely. And I actually have 2 TVs just for times like this, so I can watch football and wrestling at the same time. One of these TVs will be off.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is this the first year in a long time that they haven't had 2 Monday night games for week 1?
No, they've been doing it where they do like
they've been in week 2.
Yeah, they've been
moving into week
2 now.
Okay.
But anyway, I got the Vikings with this one.
Yeah,
because Corey, what happened is with that with them now doing the Thursday night game and then doing that Friday night game with the international.
Brazil.
Yeah, it's one less game to put right there. So
Understood.
For the Sunday slot,
they better fix that Brazilian field.
No, they're not even playing in the same city in Brazil. Like, it's a different city than what y'all played.
Yeah, they played in Rio last year. They're playing in Sao Paulo this year.
No, we played Sao Paulo last year.
Oh,
we didn't play in Rio.
Let me
sure? I think it was Rio last year.
No, it was Sao Paulo.
Let me see what stadium they're playing.
I trust Brittany because y'all don't know how to read.
That's last year. That's the field where it was big hunks of sod coming up, right, Britt?
Yes.
I remember
that field was so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not gonna put the face of the league on that field. Know that.
Who the face of the league?
Who the face of the league?
I didn't know Lamar Jackson was playing.
Y'all know who the face of the league is. Just turn on your TV. Just turn on the TV and wait till you see any commercial with any NFL star. And,
Oh yeah, Brittany Mahomes. You're right. I forgot.
I see Caitlin Clark more than I see Mahomes.
No, you don't.
I see Taylor Swift more than I see Mahomes.
That's true. I do see Taylor a lot.
And you will see her. Now you will. Can't help that. Can't help that.
Ever since that started, y'all lost. So you better hope that turns around.
I can iron a whole suit on her back. The thing flattening.
Come on.
Hey, Travis Kelce's happy. So
no, he's not. No.
Oh, I'm sure he's happy. Listen. On their first date, that man reached for the bill and she said, "Travis, put your little money away." That man was like, "I think I'm in love."
Yeah,
that man is not happy.
Imagine being a millionaire.
Look, I know what make men happy, and that,
imagine
and
being a millionaire and your girl has a Billy.
I don't know. I don't know if that make me feel good, dog. Like I don't think you know what I mean. Like that ain't tilting the scales for me.
Dude,
but it is nice to know when you got
a man's
money.
Man, pause.
Yeah, but it is nice to know when you got money that the girl that's there with you is not there for your money. So I guess that is a good point, Jay. That is nice.
I think they changed the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a different stadium.
I think it's a different stadium.
Okay, well, I don't know how many stadiums they got in that area.
It's a soccer stadium. It's a soccer. That soccer is big down there, so they're doing all these in soccer fields.
Well, they better playing soccer cleats then.
Right, because we also use the soccer stadium, so they got to change it up.
What's the difference between soccer cleats and football cleats? The soccer cleats don't have the cleat at the top of the toe, or is it opposite? Yeah. So the only difference between soccer cleats and football cleats is the cleat at the top of the toe in the middle. So the football don't have it, or they do have it?
They don't.
Okay. Well, soccer do have the cleat at the top of the toe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they need to play in some soccer cleats.
A lot of players wear soccer cleats anyway because that gives you more traction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. But that's it for the first episode. We're gonna get week 1 is starting on Thursday with Philly and Dallas, man. So
let me ask you a question, Chris.
What's up?
So right now the games would be on right now. We'll be ending right before the game starts.
Yeah, we'll be ending. We ran a little bit long because somebody just because we were bantering and kind of had the free time, but we'll kind of cut it off maybe about like 10-15 minutes before.
Jay gonna cut it off real quick. He gonna be pulling the plug. Hey, before that, if especially if it's a Kansas City game, you gonna see Jay doing it right here.
Start doing this here, man.
Jay gonna be up out of here, boy.
But hey, it's getting close. It's getting close.
It's about that time.
Jay ain't about to miss a second of a Kansas City game, dog.
We'll start doing that Dame time. You're like, hey.
Yeah.
They normally don't have 1 o'clock games, so
they
normally in prime time.
The goal is we'll be out of here before kickoff, sir. So you can go straight from here to your favorite team or red zone or watching all your football games or whatever. So but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for kicking with us, man. Make sure y'all definitely hit that like button, man, if you didn't already, man. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that share button, man. We'll be back next Sunday, man. Same place, same time. And enjoy y'all Sunday, man. Football is back, man. Till next time. Peace.